Assalamualaikum and hello to Dr. MUNEERA. My name is Siti binti ISMAIL. My MATRIC number 279816. Based on individual assignment given, I choose the Bobo experiment. I will explain about the background of MUNEERA. He born December 4th, 1925 at MATRIC, Alberta, Canada, and died on July 26, 2021, age 95 at Stanford, California, US. He studied at the University of British Columbia and University of Iowa, and she began a research and taught of Stanford University. So I will explain about the background history this experiment. The Bobo experiment was conducted by Albert MUNEERA in 1961, revised back in 1963. The experiment revolved around children's behavior after watching adult model act aggressively toward a Bobo doll. There are different variations of the experiment, which the most notable one was see the adult getting rewarded, get a punish, or experience no consequence for beating the Bobo doll. This experiment all contribute to Bandura's social learning theory. The figure involved in the experiment, the Bobo doll, 1961, Albert MUNEERA involved tested 36 boys and 36 girls from the Stanford University nursery school aged between 3 to 6 years old. I will explain how the experimental method was implemented. The type of model was materialized in three conditions. First, aggression model is how to 24 children. No aggressive model show to 24 children. No model show control condition 24 children. Stage 1, modeling. This study was separated into three groups, including a control group. Two of the group were in a room with a model who was basically just an adult. One group witnessed the adult punching the Bobo doll repeatedly with harsh and aggressive language against the irritable clown, and the same of this model chose to hit the Bobo doll over the head with a mallet. Now the second group actually did not see this behavior. They simply observed the model playing with blood or drawing or something other non-aggressive childhood activities. The idea here is to spread the group to see if they are actually watching the model and then if they imitate those behavior. Stage 2 is aggressions arousal. In the experiment, so after 10 minutes of being in the room with the model, the child was then taken into another room. Now this room held all kinds of attractive. Researchers let the children play with the toy, but once they were again in the middle of playing with them, the researcher came in and took the toy away, and then they brought their children into another room. Now it's easy to guess, and that was actually the point that the children were frustrated. But the researcher wanted to see what these children will do and how they will release their frustration. This stage is called aggressions arousal. Stage 3, test for delay imitation. The next room contains some aggressive flow and some non-aggressive flow. The non-aggressive flow include a tape set, crayon, tree bear, and plastic from animal. The aggressive flow include a mallet and backboard, dart gun, and a 3-foot Bobo doll. Other behavior that imitate that of the model were also recorded. For example, passing the Bobo on the nose. The next is the contribution of this experiment on theory and therapy. How is this applied in a particular field? From the experiment in theory, social learning theory, Albert Bandura proposed a social learning theory which suggests that observation and modeling play a primary role in this process. For example, in education field, this is because when a teacher shows an attitude or something, students will observe and make a guard in their life. So the teacher needs to show a good attitude so that the student can grow positively. Besides that, the contribution from the experiment is incredibly flexible in explaining a person's various ways of behavior and learning based on theory social learning. For example, an environmental change can lead to a behavior one. Lastly, contribution from the experiment is a field of theory. Field of therapy. For example, the therapist can use Albert Bandura theory such as motivation through social learning. The therapist can provide positive words so that the individual can use this word as a motivator to continue success. Number 4 is field on social work. Workplaces can help social worker to better understand specific behavior as develop and can encourage others. The importance and implication. Firstly, the importance is promoting positive parenting. For example, video feedback has been used successfully as a social learning theory instruction to promote positive parenting. Parents who receive helpful feedback become better role model. Child-parent attachment improve, and then was a reduction in behavior problem in children. Besides that, the importance of this experiment is to be able to know the behavior of individuals based on what they see. For example, in the experiment, individuals can be positively and negatively based on attitude and what they observe, so they will use that attitude in their daily life. Lastly, the implication is this teacher become a role model to students. For example, holding a clear and interesting demonstration so that students can imitate easily, such as a drawing. Teacher can also teach your value with a role-playing and stimulation technique. In a conclusion, what I got in this experiment is that as a human beings, we need to show a good attitude so that others can follow the attitude we show to them and be applied in daily life. Therefore, a good attitude can cause our society to be in a state of harmony. Thank you.